Welcome back, everyone. I'm Peyton Goodwin, and Seahawks Central Sports is back and more than excited to share with you all the excitement from homecoming week here at the Dub.
That's right, Peyton. Men and women's basketball suited up this past weekend, along with men's tennis tearing up their competition. I'm Betty Aguirre. Let's get to it.
Homecoming week is always a good time, from late night breakfast, tailgates, and our personal favorites, the ball games. Women's hoops kicked it off on Friday night, taking on College of Charleston in front of an 800-plus crowd. Leading the Hawks were the usual suspects. Senior Madison Rocky paced the team with 17 points, and graduate Jenny DeGraff not far behind with 12. The Lady Hawks ended up falling to the Cougars 72-63, but not before getting the crowd ready for the men's game against Hofstra the next day.
Your UNCW men's basketball team had fans, ourselves included, crazy in the stands as they took down Hofstra over the homecoming weekend 90-70. It was a battle of the boards with two of the top 5 rebounders in the country going head-to-head. Junior forward Devontae Kaycock got his 18th double-to-double of the season with 25 points and 18 rebounds. With this dominating performance, he was recognized as the CAA Player of the Week and our very own Seahawks Central Sports Beast of the Week.
With Kaycock dominating the boards, redshirt sophomore guard Ty Taylor controlled the tempo, speeding across the court, racking in 16 points and 9 rebounds. Senior Jordan Talley held in with 13 points, and freshman guard J.S. Stime contributed 12, and senior Marcus Bryant scored 10, giving head coach Stephen McGrath and all Seahawks a game to be proud of.
Speaking of being proud, we usually do features on players or coaches, but this manager caught our eye and we just couldn't help ourselves. Sarah Tamer caught up with the infamous men's basketball manager himself, Christian White.
If you've ever been to a UNCW basketball game in Trask Coliseum, you've probably seen Christian White, hustling with the guys, filling up water bottles, greeting them at the bench, pretty much anything else that the team needed. But who is C. White, and what's his story?
I go to play basketball. My mom bought me with a goal. I want to play with a goal, and then I go up. I started trying out, didn't make it. Then I decided to be a manager. It was fun. It was hard, but I put a lot of work in. This is my 4th year. I'm a senior this year. This is my last year, so I'm excited. But everybody knows they're gonna miss me next year, so it's gonna be tough. But
I obviously met him when I got here in April, and didn't necessarily know his story, but I've learned a lot about Christian and met his parents. And every day at practice, you can expect him to have a lot of energy.
My favorite part of being a manager, just come every day in practice and bring a lot of energy. That's what I like to do.
A lot of energy. One of a kind with the energy. If you need a little hype man, Christian's your guy. He'll get you hyped.
Despite being manager and hype man for the team, Christian doesn't consider himself a part of the team, but rather a part of something bigger, the UNCW basketball family.
He's been with me since I came here my freshman year, and been like a little brother. So
me and Jordan Talley had great relationships because me and Jordan Talley, we know each other since we freshmen. We Keith bringing us in, and then a good relationship. DeMonte, other players.
Our guys just click with him, that they want to see him succeed. They want to talk to him. They want him to feel like part of it, because they know how much that means to Christian. And so I think that in itself is why he's so valuable.
In Trask Coliseum, this is Sarah Tamer for Seahawks Central Sports.
From one court to another, we have Gabby in studio with updates on Seahawk tennis as they went up against Liberty and USC this past weekend. How the Hawks do, Gabby?
Thanks, guys. This past weekend, UNCW men's tennis went 2-0. On Friday, the Hawks took down Liberty with a 6-1 victory. UNCW was able to get the important doubles point with victories at the number 1 and number 3 positions, with number 3 duo Michael Copeland and Augustine Savarino guiding plus LU's Max Burcutti and Samuel Brown, while the top duo Ignacio de Rueda and Rafael Calzi clinched the early point with their 6-4 play. For singles, Michael Morphy placed number 6 and Savarino placing in at number 3. The rain couldn't hold the Seahawks off on Saturday as they took on USC Upstate with a 6-1 victory. The Seahawks improved to a 4-1 season with these huge wins under their belt. Betty, Peyton, back to you.
Thanks, Gabby. Men's tennis will be back in action next Sunday against CAA opponent Hofstra, but not to worry, plenty of games are to catch at home this weekend. We're jam-packed starting at Brooks Field. Baseball has their home opener against Eastern Kentucky, and both men and women's CAA conference swim will wrap up their competition on Saturday.
Women's hoops is away this weekend, but you can catch the guys on the hardwoods for the CAA Game of the Week against rival College of Charleston on Saturday night. Let's see if we can sell out Trask Coliseum like we did at homecoming. We'll be there and hope to see you all there too. The season isn't over yet, and neither are we. I'm Peyton Goodwin.
And I'm Betsy Aguirre. We'll be back next week, but if you're itching for more or can't make it to the weekend games, make sure to follow us on Facebook and YouTube at UNCW TealTV and our Twitter at TealTV_sports for the latest updates on your Seahawk athletics. Until next time, Seahawks, remember to be real and keep it teal.